Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Okay, well, I hope all you wonderful scrappers out there are waiting for another boring video from Viper Recycling. No, actually I am still hurting. Oh, my condition is getting worse, so I know exactly what that is. Okay, so what did we do today? Absolutely nothing. No, we did a little bit more than absolutely nothing. Ooh, look at that copper. Okay, so the tires are in the back of my truck. I did put them up for sale. Nobody contacted me. Well, one person did. It's just this center hole was too small for what he needed. He needed a bigger hole. He was thinking about getting it and then, you know, widening the hole, but that would have, you know, things are made a certain way for a reason, for structural purposes. So I told him that I was not comfortable selling it to him, you know, just to modify it, find out that it didn't work, or even worse, get into an accident. So, but he did say he was going to let people know, but unfortunately he never contacted me back. So that's the one thing that I don't like, living in a small town away from Vegas. It's a little bit of a jaunt for people to come out just to find out that they can't. But unfortunately, that's the way it is. So I am dropping these off at a tire shop. Not the one that I normally go and pick up my stuff at, but a friend of mine works at another tire shop, which he still won't give me his stuff that he gets. Rotten friend he is. But he is going to pop the beads for me. You know, hopefully he does more than that, but, you know, I'm not. If he just pops the beads, I'll be happy. You know, all the way around, so this way I can take the tires off and get rid of them. We are allowed to have 4 or 5 tires a year, so these will be the 4 that I take down to the dump tomorrow. I did take that, I finished taking apart that other little AC compressor. There's the base to it. And then I got that piece right there that's going to the dump tomorrow. But all I'm doing today is, these are, I believe, stainless. They're not magnetic, and they're not aluminum. So there's only one other thing that it could be, and that's stainless. So I gotta figure out how to get those apart. Oh, yeah, you guys haven't seen it since today. I'm gonna leave that here. Those are all my motors that I was telling you about. Da-da, da-da. There's my heads. Yeah. But, yeah, here's the other coil. Not as heavy as this one. But I still haven't heard from my friend yet. You know, so I don't know what's going on. Neither one of them, for that fact. The one for the radiator or the one for the 2 AC units. But yeah, you can actually come back here and see my mess. I am going to have to get to this area next. Because there is some stuff over on that side that I need to get. You see all the stuff back there? Yeah, it goes all the way back. Can anybody say hoarder? But yeah, so I got that and that. There's all my other radiators up there. Yeah, I got a lot of radiators. There's 3 rows of radiators there. And then you got the radiators up here. Another AC fins. And then you got transmissions up there. The transmissions are pretty much clean. They just there has to be a steel rod cut out of them. And now that I have my Sawzall back, I couldn't find my Sawzall for the longest time because it was buried in my back seat. But I got it cleaned out and still have the urn if anybody's interested. And no, there is no body in it. What do you think I am, that morbid? Yes, I got a complete stranger in my unit. No, I ain't Uncle Fester, thank you very much. No, this was actually in a storage unit that I bought. These suckers are expensive. You know, it has one little scratch on it. But, you know, it is what it is. But it is on the back side of it, I believe. More like on the side of it. But, yeah, like I said, and there's my boards. I just added some more to it. Yes, it's going higher and higher and higher. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I told him that I was cleaning up, getting ready to leave. Oh, yeah. I also put those boat logs in here along with the and they are right there, along with all my other ones. Yes, I'm a hoarder. No, I'm a stacker. There's a big difference. Everything in here is worth of value. Hoarders, they just hoard things. But, yeah. So that's all I've done today, is take one little unit apart. I don't know what it is, but my back is killing me. I did take one of these apart. And this is what's inside of them. The ends are copper. There's two. And here is here's the base. This is a heavy. This has to weigh at least a pound. At least. I mean, I get three onions, and this thing is heavier than those onions. And the onions happen to be, what, 99 cents a pound, and usually winds up being $2 and something cents. But that comes close to the weight of 2 to 3 onions. You know, and I don't get the small little onions. I get the big ones. So, but yeah, so this side looks a little bit emptier. This side does not. Here's all my if these are together, they are considered HMS, heavy metal steel. If they are singles, then I could probably get away with putting this in the big bucket, but this is how they would prefer them to be. Like this. Together. To actually go as HMS. Now I bet you're wondering how I did that. It's my secret. I'm not going to tell you. No, I'll tell you in a future video. But, yeah. Because I used to be like everybody else. Take a hammer and, you know, hit that. But then I found out that scrapyards take this as HMS if it's together. So, no more taking those things apart with a hammer. You know. And all that I have here, you know, probably at least 15, 20 pounds worth. I got more in the back of this truck. But I did take the new tool to this just to see how it would do. I am not happy with the design of the tool. There should have been a place for a handle, not just the body. It probably would have been a lot better. But I find that as soon as I put the blade up there, it starts to vibrate and jump all over the place. And you have to get used to it. And this is only the, I'd say, second time using it. And I didn't use it for very long. So I will wait until I get to this stuff. I haven't done it on these yet. So I'll put that in my vise and then cut them off and see how it works. But I'm sure there's things that I'll be able to use it for anyways. And hell, it only cost me $15 plus $9 for the blade. So, and I did get another blade too for a scraper, which I'll be able to use. You know, so we'll see. But, yeah. I can actually walk into my unit. Ain't that a surprise? That's even if anybody watches these videos until the end. I'm sure a lot of people just start out and then get bored of it and stop watching. But then I also want to take it to this and see how well it does on this. Because if I can get this big sheet off, I'll take the sheets off of it. I mean, you got one big sheet there. You got another big sheet here, in the back, on this side, up top. You know, you just got a whole bunch of stuff. But it's time to close up shop. But yeah. So I'm gonna go drop these off and then go and sit at home and wait for me to take my niece to work. Probably go inside and get me a soda. But it is what it is. But hopefully the next time you see these, the rims will be off the tires. So I'm hoping to get to scrapping here again soon. I mean, I'm tired of hurting. But that's what happens when you have degenerative disc disorder. And no, I'm not on medication for it. The medication that I am on for it, I can only take at home. Because, and that's after I pick up my niece, because it makes me drowsy. And I am not going to drive under the influence. It's not going to happen. So, yeah. But yeah, it's getting cleaned up back here. So I will probably, when I get home or tomorrow morning, I'll move everything back again. This way I can start working on it and get rid of it. So, yeah. Wire stripper. That wire stripper works okay, but, you know, the design of it is bad. Ow, that hurt. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this video because I got to lock the doors and get on my way to the tire shop. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Later, Gators. And as I always say, scrap it right, make that money. Later.